Welcome back, sweetheart. I believe this would be episode 3 of Rimworld Mechs versus Magic. Um, did a little bit of work off camera, not a lot. We just made a little bit of progress in the mine here and started to work on some natural paths. But, God, with this hailstorm for the next, I believe, fucking 13 days, I don't know how much we'll be able to get done. We spend an hour a day just walking from here to here. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh god, that sound is so loud. This guy is still alive, by the way. You know, I guess he's death resting, but he's also got malnutrition and hypothermia. I just it would take it literally an entire day just to get down here and bring him back. And I don't have my people are not geared enough for that. I think anyone I have would die of hypothermia just trying to get there. I'm zooming out so that doesn't get us. Yeah, it's winter slows everything down, especially here in the Dark Forest. These winters are brutal. Brutal. What are you? Death Singer soldiers. We got some Death Singers around. There's really not too much we can do about them at the moment. I would like to start clearing them out once we get into warmer temperatures here. Surprised the dire boars haven't hunted down all these ibexes and ate them. But luckily we've got plenty of food in storage. Oh god, we discovered a sight stealer? That means there's one around. I'm sorry, buddy, you're gonna die. Proximity detector. And as far as zones go, let's clear these snow removal areas and kind of put them in line with the paths. That we have going on here. And then, of course, under the roofs as well. I don't know why I deleted it. I just want them to be in line with the roofs and in line with the paths we have. Because it would be nice to not be losing an insane. It's so loud. It's so loud. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Everybody lined up over here. Sapphire, you too, honey. A fucking sight stealer. I haven't played much Anomaly. Emaciated and misshapen humanoids. Their arms end in sharp, curled claws formed from bioferrite. Sight stealers are fragile, but use psychic influence to render themselves invisible until they are close to the victims. They are known to emit haunting screams as they gather on their terrible hunts. Uh, Luckily we kind of destroyed him. Oh, whoops. You guys can be undrafted. Uh, You can finish him off. Thanks, Minion, for cleaning up the sites, do it, bud. What got him? Looks like, honestly, the recurve bow was doing a good chunk of the work. And then Barnes from, I think, Pain, which is the name of Alexi's staff. Oh, you're still drafted. You can go. What if I just... Can I have you destroy this corpse? I don't think I can. It's so loud. I cannot wait for this fucking storm to be over. It is ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. I don't think we want entity corpses. Let's allow entity corpses in here, though. It's like what are the minions taking down that thing? Needs what you need. You're learning starved. Well, we're pretty close to being done with this research, and then we can start teaching you, especially over the winter. The cold is really killing our manipulation now. In fact, Yara, why aren't you cutting plants, babes? Oh, you're smoking a joint. That's probably why. Orders, I'm gonna set cut plants just in this path so that Yara will do it, just because she is so much faster at it than anyone else. Let's also cut this guy too. Might as well trim a few of these bushes out in the time being. And I think Yara will get to it soon. Got a point to learn. Let's go hard and max out our disease knowledge so we don't have everyone get hit with the plague. Oh boy, another one. Let's draft you guys up. Fucking blast them. You know, Krimgor, I'm gonna set you to attack. In fact, you get out here, you blast this guy. Yara, you too, homie. Krimgor, why don't you go ahead and finish it off? Or you can beat it to death, I guess. That'll work. Let's get this thing out of here. These corpses are ugly. Yeah, minus 80. Minions, if you would. Recreation. Do we have any more recreation? Not yet. Probably wise not to worry about it too much until we get more of this done. Which, can we get a shout out to Revos for working on it so diligently. I mean, he's been near constantly in a mental break. Speaking of which, and that's really annoying. In just 4 hours, we can actually begin a conversion ritual for him, and hopefully Jesus. Okay. God, it's so loud every time. Is there something for weather? There's not. Because that's so ridiculously loud. Alexi, you're fine, buddy. In fact, boom. We can go back to researching. You can do that, Rebos. At least it's warm in there and you won't get frostbite. Oh, sweet, we made that wood golem. Oh, I'm stupid. It's right here. Oh, let's go ahead and put you in the kitchen. Double teaming the research. I've got a research spot as well as a research fence set up. We should consider where we want our laboratory to be. Right now, we've got a few big projects kind of under our belt at the moment. So I'm gonna mostly deconstruct this. I'm gonna sit on the laboratory. 'Cause for now, we can move this stuff and we'll be fine. Once, of course, we get this dug out. But right now, we need to... Jesus. Right now, we need to get this little bit done here. Oh, beautiful. So we are going to a school desk. Let's put out wood. Going to go here. And we'll get some school chairs set up. That should get done pretty quickly. I'm gonna reinstall. Let's build a copy of the timber stockpile right outside the front door, so we're not, walking forever just to get planks done. Looks like they're gonna start smoothing these walls though, which will be nice to get done. Bills, how much magicite are we sitting on? 42. I think that gets us an energy converter, which, yeah, should bump our efficiency on the charging here up to 30%. Yeah, Alexi, why don't you come do that, honey? Let's put a fire pit kind of in the middle here. I'm hoping that will help melt some of this snow and we can walk a little faster. Now, for the golem... Yeah, let's restrict your aggression. In fact, let's create a new zone just for the golem. Manage areas. We're gonna name you Wood Golem. And let's expand you to be all of this, and we'll just kind of encompass everywhere we plan on going. And you know what? I guess we'll allow all of this as well. And we'll allow these stockpiles. Yeah, I really don't want it running down and attacking range. Will reduce you quite a bit. Activated 100%. I don't think you have any abilities. I'm gonna turn off handling. And we'll just have it cook and construct. Thanks, Alexi, for putting this together. And looks like things are getting pretty late in the night. I think once we're done here, let's get away from that. Once we reach the next morning, I'm gonna have us. Honey, you move so slow. You gotta find a way to get your toe back. I guess we can harvest this before it gets destroyed by the hail. Dang, girl. You know, since they're so close, I'll set these up to tame, but I don't know how much success with that. Let's get some effects into Blizzard. Revolves is still hiding in his room. Don't want to invest too much into these bedrooms at the moment, because we're going to end up deconstructing this and probably turning it into a stables, or probably like have golem workshops out here. Like this zone out here, this outdoors bit. I'm gonna have the straw golems charge out up here because they can boost crop yield when they're deactive. In fact, actually, why don't we get ahead of time on this and make them? Although I don't believe we have the magicite for it. Sweet, 30% charge rate. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna suspend them. Let's get some more magicite. Now, Alexi, first thing in the morning, I want you to school desk. I'd probably prioritize that like 70,000 times. Yeah, first thing when he wakes up, I would like him to work on that, if possible. Psychic Soothe is going to be nice. That should affect... Actually, I think... Yeah, I think Krungor is actually the only dude in the colony. Oh god, it's so loud. I'm hoping here soon... How do we have 0 points? We've done some rituals. Listen, the fact that you're not smoking smoke leaf is your fucking fault, buddy. I don't know. You have chemical fascination and you're not. In fact, let's go ahead and make a new drug policy, and specifically, where's smoke leaf? Uh, we're gonna have you do this every day. Murder name you to Red Oz. You are gonna do smoke leaf every fucking day because you're driving me nuts. Well, I'm glad you guys are reading the scripts. At least we're getting some usage. Oh, looks like Alexi has more magic to learn. Let's reduce their upkeep. I'd really like you to have minions out all the time. Can minions get frostbite? Doesn't look like it. That's awesome. Grimgore, yeah, go ahead and cast magic. Cause they need to use magic every so often in order to not have mood debuffs. Speaking of which, you've done magic. We've got a few mages here. You've been using magic. You've been using magic. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this area yet. We've already dug it out. We've gone through the effort of smoothing the stone, so we're probably gonna do something with it. This whole L shape here. As for what, I'm not totally sure, but we'll figure something out. Minions, let's go ahead and haul this, please. Look at you cooking. In fact, we're so far ahead on food. Let's go ahead and start putting out more fine meals if we can. We've got plenty of frozen meat. We've got a ton of Tyrol meats, frozen pork. We'll probably end up going through it pretty quickly, but you know, at least to keep the mood up when we're kind of trapped indoors during the hailstorm. We'll have everything be. We'll have them on fine meals. Sapphire, learn new magic. I really would love it if yeah, let's. I don't know what Enchanter Stone is, but I know it creates artifacts, and I would love to have one. In fact, well, actually, we just unlocked the ability to we unlocked the ability to fuck, do it on steel. So I'll probably have her cast it on some steel when she's done eating. Whenever that is, it's probably gonna take her a year and a half to get there. Alright, honey, why don't you come down this way? And we'll have you go ahead and make us our first artifact. Insufficient material. Okay. Well, let's undraft you then. God, that is expensive. Oh, man. go ahead and bump up how much tinder we want. Ooh, you beguile animal. Quickly. Ooh. That looks like it hurt. Why don't you regenerate yourself? You should start tending themselves here pretty quickly. Yeah. God, that spell is so nice to have. Gives us so much more survivability. And Beguile Animal is nice when, you know, they kind of go manhunter style. Honey. Okay. No, Fairy, what are you doing? Sky dreaming. Array +5 +5. What's it take to get a chalkboard? Can we make out a dark wood? We've got plenty. Let's get one down there. It's a little bit of a janky setup, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We're working with limited space. Getting anything done is kind of slow right now. Smoothing these walls takes so long. Putting so much of our work effort into that. Is there... No, let's see. I'm gonna change this to work, because I think work and learning are on the same bill. Got a 30% living rate bonus, it's not too bad. Especially we're cutting these stone blocks, but after he does that, I think I'm going to suspend it. We have a lot, and I'd rather get the mountain dug out right now. Oof. Suspended. We've got plenty. Getting back up on some magicite. Looks like we've got some here. Looks like they found a pretty big vein. I don't think these visitors will even make it to us. I think they're gonna turn around halfway. Jesus Christ. You're still alive. You know what, Alexi? Alexi, I'm gonna have you do that tomorrow morning. And you're sleeping in here. Fences are getting pretty damaged. They're far enough away now that I'm gonna cancel the taming. It's convenient when they were right here, but it's just too much work. I wonder. I'm wondering if it's worth it to get a log column up and then roof everything else up over here. Oh, it takes 20 raw wood. Just go ahead and do it. It don't take that much work. Build the roof. Here and then it's also just so I know where it is. Create some plans as well. That way we know every part of our roof area would be secure. And then we can go ahead and remove these plants so they're not in the way. It is so ridiculously loud. Yeah, they didn't even make it halfway to us. See how long it takes to travel in this zone? I mean, jeez Louise, pal. Jeez Louise, buddy. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to do the conversion ritual. Well, I guess when everybody's up in the morning, we'll start it up. 43% for red bars. There's not a lot I can do about the impressiveness. Except maybe... what's the beauty on these? They're neutral. What is the beauty on you? One... no beauty. What about you? What's your beauty? Because you're going to take a lot. One... you know, since these are so quick, I think we're going to rock with these rustic plank floors in here, just to make this room a little nicer. And then we'll do the conversion. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to send Alexia out to rescue Reed anyways. A bite scar? Who's eating you? You were hit by an explosion. Girl, what you got bite scars from? There you go. That catharsis is getting you. Psychic soothe is nice. Comfortable, spacious interior. First thing in the morning, I'm gonna have you rescue Rita. Because I think you're one of the few people who won't get frostbite. Actually, cancel that. Yarrow won't get frostbite. So I'll have Yarrow rescue Reed. After they eat, of course. And why does everybody go into this room specifically to eat? No, no, no. I didn't mean to cancel that. Rescue them, please. Now, there's an option that lets me follow somebody. Developer tools. Damn, girl. You move so slow. Needs learning deprived. Oh, let's see. Did you teach this poor kid? Oh, looks like it failed. You... Oh boy, this is an issue. Girl, hit your damn shots. Well, I guess they're gonna eat Reed. Okay, you regenerate him. And then rescue him. Let's see, once you're done teaching the poor kid, You're not really in any danger. Where'd you got blood loss from? You have some scratches. Teaching a lesson in crafting. Let's have you regenerate yourself. I'm not ungraft you, but have you rescue leads though. Oh, sweet. We've got some intel on one of our relics from our ideology. We'll go ahead and accept this. Awesome. Sapphire, baby. Yeah, let's reduce the mana required to cast and the MP upkeep. So let's see, it's taking about 50 mana to cast. And I think it'll take like 16. Cool. What you guys doing? Holy shit, a marriage. I don't know that anybody's gonna get married. Yara's taking literally all day to get there. They've been teaching this kid for forever. What are you fleeing from? What happened to you? Frostbite. What I figured. It is so cold out right now. Oh my god, could you move any slower? This is so bad. I really hate that noise so much. I think also when we get the points, I'm gonna tweak it just so that there's not unlimited spouses. I felt like it made sense, but um, it'll just be easy to keep track of. I will build this with you guys. Oh, Kungor and Alexia are getting married. This is awesome. Um, Let's restrict the golem to the home area. We'll let him build this roof. It's so ridiculously loud, dude. I hate it. Attended a wedding. Let's see. Can you regenerate read? Try and cure some of the shit they've got going on. I cannot wait till this hailstorm is over. Oh god. Let me look at this fucking quest, because this is ridiculous. Historical force weather for pay accepted. So for 17 days, accepted on the 13th of September. Each month is 15 days? Shit. Oh god, it's gonna be the entire winter we're dealing with this. It's gonna be a tough winter, boys. Alexi, drop us some minions. Now, how do we get you to not attack anything ever? Dormer position, we're gonna put you in the kitchen. I also want to show, yeah, I want to see where your dormer position is. Look at you go, little man. Yeah, Yar, get you some food, babe. You know, I'll end up stripping out this floor and replacing it with something less flammable and cleaner. But for now, now, what can we do that'll make this room a little bit prettier? Don't have a cloth. Not too much we can do about it. I think for the most part, you are okay. Actually, I am gonna have, Print work up feed you really quick though. I saw that hail coming down. Don't want to hear it. There's your food. You've got food. Don't have any chemogen for you. Let's go. We got some yaks. Um. I. Eh, okay. I guess we might as well zone the vents so that it stays repaired. Thanks, Minion, for bringing us food. I will go and get some work done. Yosh, first thing in the morning, could you refuel this? Dude, I hate that. I'm gonna have to dig around in the mod settings and see if I can turn that down. That volume is ridiculous. A grizzly bear. You got blizzarded. Yeah, if any strangers are in the comments have any ideas for names for Rivos, Sapphire, and Pioche, whoever they are, drop them in the comments. Okay, let's see if we can melt some of the snow. And I think we're gonna have to go. You, honey, you have to walk all the way across the fucking map. So do you, Revos. You, my dear friend, are going to die of hypothermia if you do that. Yeah, you already are hypothermic. Get your ass inside, baby girl. Yaro, you two. I think for the winter, I'm going to just turn off animals. Uh, we really can't have anyone doing this right now. I need to refill this campfire. What fence is fucked up? They will learn skills faster for the next little bit. What are you doing? You're repairing the wooden fence. Okay. I'm gonna unzone this again. I know I keep zoning it and unzoning it. I don't want to waste the time it takes to come all the way out here to fix a fence. It's just gonna get pounded by hail every 2 seconds for the next 7 million days. If we're gonna do anything, let's chop down these trees here. Got food, you're fine. See, this is what I needed. I needed people in the mines, under the mountain, digging it out. Hopefully we can get a little bit more magicite out of this. Oh dang, their mining is leveled up to 8. This is beautiful. And their optimistic trait is finally kicking in. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but yeah, they had a complete mental breakdown. They smashed up all of our tanning racks that were still out here when they were, and ended up, after that mental break, gaining the optimist trait. Which, I haven't played a ton of Rimworld, but I did not know that was something that could happen. Psychic Soothe ending is going to suck a little bit. I think our moods are going to kind of drop across the board. Boy, it'll be nice to get this done, though. I tell you what. I tell you what. It will be so nice to get this done. We'll put a hearth in. That way things will stay nice and warm. It'll be pretty. No. Oh, that's the meeting that died. You were the one that got hit by the storm. Chemical damage. And they're a vampire. I don't know what to do about Reed. I would like them to get out of my house. But if we just have a vampire in a permanent coma, that's fine, I guess. That can be okay. I guess we'll throw one in here for Reed. You're slowly working your way back up. In fact, actually, now that we have a little bit more magicite, we're rocking at 137. Okay, or 134. Let's go ahead and add an extra energy converter, and we will upgrade your frame tier. And Alexi will do that first thing in the morning. Look at you guys sharing a bed. How cute. Set owner, somebody can rescue Reed in the morning. He's fine in there for now. Fiosh in the morning, let's have you take all the products out of there. At least the snow is pretty. Cool. We're almost done. With one room. It's only taken us a month to get one room done. And we haven't been able to do research or anything. And does this stop it from charging? What I'm wondering. Perfect, yes. You're working on improving the golem frame already. That's beautiful. Okay. I thought that guy was gonna haul it away for a second. So it doesn't stop it from charging, but it keeps it from activating, which is good to know. Because we can only do upgrades on the golem while it's inactive. Yeah, I know they need a pen, but they're all the way on the other side of the map, and it would take an entire day and a half to go out there and get them because the move speed is so slow. Boom. Our golem is getting better. And at some point we'll add an energy cell. Actually, you know what? Instead of digging at the limestone, why don't you go ahead and add the energy cell now? That way it's a little bit more mana. Hopefully one of our guys will put this on. I think Yara will eventually. This is maximum energy by herself. Beautiful. Our golem's a little bit better now. Okay, well, I think it's about time now that we start getting some walls out. Because the roof is collapsing under us. In fact, I am actually going to toggle this again. You can come flip the switch. Alexi, you're going to be my golem man for now. But, Bills, let's go ahead and upgrade the terrain tier twice. Get it a little bit more health. And you can go ahead and all that. And that should stop it from activating, which is good. We have 60, each one takes 30. Okay. Put the corner pieces in. The way nobody's... You'd be surprised at how often these pawns build themselves into a fucking corner. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Revos, you're probably going to develop a smoke leak tolerance pretty quickly. But, it's in the interest of, saving my sanity. There's a construction level 3. Looks like Sapphire's also working on this. Cool. Having these minions who can haul our trunks for us is so beautiful. It truly makes my life so much easier, because that'd be so much wasted work if I was hauling it all. Oh god. A low psychic drone for like the majority of our colony is so awful. Yeah, but as far as changing the memes so that marriage isn't unlimited, uh we only have one man in the colony, right? And that means eventually, unless we get another dude, which we probably won't be able to do for a little bit. Yeah. Um, we probably won't be able to do for a little bit. Uh, we build one outside so we can do the Sky Lantern Festival. We will not. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, because there's only one dude in the colony, and this game does like to have people become lovers. Uh, everyone is gonna fall in love with Gringor, and then everybody's gonna be upset that they're not able to sleep with their lover. So it's just it's more work than it's worth. Um, in fact, I might end up working on that off camera a little bit. How are we doing on bricks? So I have plenty of limestone. I think it's the brain damage. Dumping his. Okay, he's actually death resting now because his malnutrition has gone down. So he's able to have some amount of consciousness. You health. I'm gonna set you to simple. You can have simple meals. You cannot have my fine meals, please and thank you. That's for the people doing the work. Yeah, in my own time, I'll probably end up changing the means so that we don't have Grimgor's harem. We have he has a reasonable amount of partners, and we're not reliving, an 1800s Mormon's wet dream. I can't wait till this is over. How many days ago did I accept that quest? 13th of September. It doesn't really tell me. So, 14th, 15th of September. And oh god, so it's literally gonna go until the 1st of April, May. We have a whole, still like an entire month ahead of us of that noise. That god awful, horrible noise. Um, I was really hoping the fire pit would do something. There's no point in having this. So I'm gonna remove it. Impressiveness awful. It's very dirty. What do you mean? I don't see any dirt. Are these tiles just really dirty? Is that what it is? I don't know how to make this place cleaner. Because right now, room is awful. Slightly dirty, dirty, slightly dirty. We'll probably end up moving this ritual spot into the rec room once it's a little closer to being finished. Sapphire, honey, you're gonna come do this. Actually, I'll let you eat first in the morning. Whoops. Don't botch my construction. That pisses me off. Thanks, Sapphire. Look at you doing the thing. Do you think the pen marker has to be in the home area? I mean, yeah, I think it has to be home zone in order to work. That's something I care too much about. Ooh, built the energy cell. We're out of Magicite again. At least you are working on... Oh, I thought you were gonna... Well, thank you for refueling things, Sapphire. God, would you quit botching my construction? Let's go ahead and remove these plants. And we'll put this in here. Rustic furniture. We would like a hearth, please. Keep me out of this menu so I can see. So I can make sure that this is in here appropriately. Yeah, right there is good. 2 slots on the side. A shaman merchant. Dude, I can't have more kids. I'm sorry, Thunderstone. We can't handle more children. Let's go ahead and finish up this small spot here. Now, as far as furniture goes, I think we will want... Yeah. Get ourselves a nice dining slash rec room. Fortunately, I can't build a lot of the recreation stuff right now because we need linen or cloth. And I just don't have that at the moment. But a nice dining room will go quite a long ways. In fact, we'll have some... I think we'll go with marble or side tiles in here. No, we don't have very much marble. In fact, I'm going to unsuspend this. Well, actually... How much marble do we have in here? 24. Each one makes 20 chunks. Production. Should be able to make a stone cutting bench at this point. Oh god. It's going in here. Sapphire, how's your construction skill? 0. Hero, can you come finish this, honey? Now, all of this in here is going to take quite a while to build, but I'm okay with that. In fact, we're pretty much out of planks. Running low on wood, we're going to have to cut some more trees down here a bit. Needs... Please rev us through something else. In fact, you are gonna do that. So your construction skill is low, and I personally would like it if Alexi built the table. God, these chairs sure take a lot of work. A masterwork dining table, that's what I am fucking talking about, baby. Good chair. That's really frustrating. In fact, Yarrow, you have a 4. You have less of a chance of fucking up. No. At least don't want Sapphire building him. Sapphire cannot build shit. And we have to make Sapphire some nicer clothes. Dude, it's driving me crazy. I cannot wait for this to be done. You're peeving me. So what does hardening do? Oh, it gives it armor. Won't worry about hardening just yet. Excellent work in here, guys. So Kumbo is finishing that up. We have been a while without a raid. I think it's kind of factoring in the fact that the weather is so awful. We can't get anything done. That and our colony wealth is still pretty low, relatively. I know we're sitting on like 4,000 silver. But our colony wealth is still pretty low. Let's go ahead and cancel these torches for now. Category Style Dominance. Comfort 0.81. What do you do? Beauty 10. Nice. Can't provide any comfort. You're paintable though. What about my excellent chair? 29. So just a little bit more comfort, not much though. This room is getting better. In fact, I'm gonna move the ritual spot to be in front of our fireplace here and deconstruct this one. Bills. Let's add a build to make marble blocks. And a build to make limestone blocks. And we'll do until we have 6 of each. Even numbers only, please. In fact, I'm going to suspend the marble blocks for now. Dude, stop. It's so bad. I feel like these days are going by so slow. Let's do a celebration in the evening for our settlement and wedding anniversaries. That way we know our colonists are getting a mood boost every now and then, and we're not relying on random party scheduling. You're learning a lesson. Who's teaching a lesson? Nobody. Well, at least you're learning. How you doing, Reed? 51% through your death resting. Looks like you got over your addiction. You have a hemogen craving. There's not a lot we can do about that. Shares take so much work. they're worth it. So yeah, that one has 35 beauty. Beautiful. Revos, I am going to send you. Oh, we're out of dark wood. Okay. Chop this. We chop this. No, that's not fully grown. Let's haul you for bit terrain. This hailstorm's driving me crazy. Sapphire honey. Oh, you can't do that. Crimgore, can you do this? Frontier, so we've upgraded your energy storage as much as we can. Your energy efficiency is 3 out of 5, and your frame tier is 3 out of 5. Huh? Oh, Blizzard. You can go ahead and keep chopping stuff. Look at you go, little golem man. That's fine, the yak can leave. Oh, we're out of minions. Lexi, summon a minion, honey. Summon another minion. Let's max this out so it's not destroying your mana gain. What are you doing? You're hauling. Nice. Why is it a Chinese? We're gonna kill that thing eventually. We're gonna come kill that. Go kill that guy. Some iron walls. I'll deconstruct that once we get into spring. Look at our little golden boy go. 40% sharp, 45% blunt, 12% heat, virtue. You know, let's change the rim HUD style a little bit. Let's shrink. Can we shrink the size of the HUD itself? Pane height. Let's do 100. Content. Shrunk it down just a little, as much as we could. I might end up disabling Rim HUD, that way we can see things a little bit better, and our menus are being cut off. At least now we can see the, well, I think probably do. Where's my little golem? Little golem man. There he is. What I'm gonna do is, I think we have some pallets. I think what I'll do is I'll set up let me install you over here. In fact, Grimgor, you're right there. What's the beauty of the day? 18. 14. 15. Yeah, we'll leave it on daily. And for storage, we'll make a wooden pallet right here. The animals can starve and they can wander away. We don't have the tools to really feed them at the moment. God, that noise. And we're gonna set this to critical for tanning repair. That way it's all right here. And in fact, I'm gonna take the tanning repair out of here. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's allow all of this, but we're gonna haul it early, urgently. Orders. We'll get this all stacked up on the pallet in here. So we're golem isn't walking forever to do it. Look at that beautiful adaptive storage. Like how the buckets get a little bit bigger. The more they store in there. We got a double bucket. A cold one has self-tame. Cool. Don't super care. I think we'll just do limestone tiles. Mr. Wood Golem, once he's done it here, we'll go ahead and start, oh, flag. Uh-oh, we must be getting a raid. Oh, a war merchant. Yeah, why haven't we gotten a raided on the dock? Please, cook. Yeah, you cook. Oh, you're out of power. Packed, storage. We'll get another pallet in here and we will set it to be clear all. No corpses, but we will allow marble and limestone chunks. Critical priority. Anyway, we can have 24 chunks in here at all times. The minions will haul it to there, and then that's what I figured. Yeah, see, they barely get onto the map before they leave because it's negative 18 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Got that noise. Alright, well, our runtime is looking close to 2 hours. Once we hit about the 2 hour mark, unless something interesting is happening, uh, I'm gonna call it there. This will be episode 3. But of course, we have a little bit more to do. I'd like to get the floor in here so that way we can start the conversion ritual. In fact, because it's going to take so long to get the floor in and it's not going to be effective, you can go ahead and convert him right now. Oh, looks like we might actually get the conversion off right now. Boom! Converted to the Mage's Guild. Right, well, how's our ideology doing? We usually get not what I wanted to do. Yeah. It is empty out here. That's from the quest. We're going to ignore that. We're not going to the stars anytime soon. Yeah. Well, congrats on the conversion. Getting everybody inside the mountain is going to be so much better. Look at our little golem. So, energy efficiency, 3 out of 5. So we could do 2 more energy generators, I believe. Could also do some hardening. And let's do that 3 times, because I believe it only scales up to 3. But I don't know if any of that's going to get done. Well, we haven't made much progress, but we are making progress. Soon here I'll start the mining, and we can get our storeroom in here, and then start getting our crafting set up secondarily. So right now this is fine. It's not exactly efficient, but it's fine. More than anything, it's bad for our research. You are learning a lesson, huh? Learning a lesson from Rimworld. How interesting. Yeah, 2 in crafting, nothing, anything else. Well, you're only 5, so I guess that makes sense. We have to raise a 5. Yeesh. I really don't like it when you botch my floors, buddy. Sapphire, where you at, honey? Oh. Girl, what are you doing? You run up this way and get inside, please. In fact, we might have to draft a few people out to come up, yeah. These direboards are a little faster than you. You guys can spread out up here. Here to troll revenge. You Sapphire can actually let's get you out of the line of fire as fast as possible and have you go stand out here. We can eat the minion. We'll have the mystery meat. Oh, looks like these guys are getting the trolls. Oh damn, the trolls are getting them. Well, you guys can be undrafted. And I would like for one of these to come finish off this fireboard. That's it. I'll have to see all it. We're doing on minis. We've got 3, that's okay. The cold one's all the way over here. Having a lizard would be awesome. I can't invest the time it would take to have somebody just walk over there to feed him a little bit of food. So, I guess for the 1000th time today, let's go ahead and hold this. And let's home in the pen. I guess, at the very least, let's get the door. Have fun with that, Yarrow. Yeesh. Large eyeless predator roams a frigid landscape, constantly in search of food. During winter, they often retreat deep into underground burrows to feast on the many corpses they boarded throughout the rest of the year. Relentless and capable of quickly regenerating, it allows the trolls to take down creatures much stronger than itself. Well, I guess we can have our minions come down there and get these. Yo, so, I am gonna make sure you don't do that. I'm gonna keep you in the home zone. You... Who your prioritize word? guess, you know what? You guys do that, I guess. Sure, we'll spend an entire day doing nothing. That's fine. You don't have the yak. You can have it. More work than it's worth. Chances are I'm gonna end up slaughtering the male anyways. Oh gee, oh darn, oh no. At least that's getting roped in. Holy fuck, it takes so long. Sapphire. Yeah, you go home, baby girl. It's gonna be bad if I have to come rescue you. Look at him, eating a raccoon. You know what? We are gonna not allow that. Make sure it's cold and have something to eat. You know what? If he decides to eat the yak, oh no. Who cares? Oh, Alexi and Sapphire have the same birthday. You know what? For chronological birthdays, we'll do an evening celebration too. Settlement on the planet. We can do all day. Marriage anniversaries. We'll do night. Yeesh. $11 manhunting wargs is a little bit much for us. Now, I know... No, thanks. I know it seems like I'm playing it, like, ultra safe. And I guess I am. But... I mean, we saw how hard 2 of those auras was. Imagine what it's gonna be like when we start getting, like, 10 of them, and then also, like, siege breakers, and things with mortars, and we just got magic. I want to focus on keeping away the mechanoids and fighting them and getting ready to fight the bosses, rather than taking on random quests for, like, a book or a tech print that we can't use. But, either way, it looks like we got the yak in. Our minions are calling in some of those trolls. We can start snacking on them pretty soon. Getting their fur into these bad boys. God, these wood golems are so nice to have. Even though they don't last very long, they're awful nice to have. Getting some chunks on the pallet here so we can stone cut a little bit easier. Beautiful. Animal starvation. Let's go ahead and slaughter you. Not too interested in keeping you around. You're just a male. We're gonna spend an awful lot of time probably fixing those fences for at least the next 5 days. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. Thanks for watching. I love you, and I hope you have a lovely day. Later.